All right, we are back up and online, getting ready for some Falcon basketball, playoff basketball. We have Tate Snodgrass against Frank Bierman, your tip. And tonight, Kevin Bush giving the PA here at West Burlington High School. Sounding good, Kevin. And Snodgrass gets it to Greer. Falcon basketball to start the game. Greer to Honig in the middle, to DeRozier on the left side. And Snodgrass in, 2-point attempt, and rebound by Honig steps on the line. The Falcons are in the home white jerseys with the green numbers, and the Tipton Tigers are in black and gold. All black jerseys with gold letters and numbers and stripes down the side. Tipton steps out of bounds. West Burlington basketball. Greer gets it into DeRozier. Top of the key to Johnson. Right side to Greer. Greer looks into Snodgrass. About to three-point. Top of the key, gets it into Honig. Up and in. First 2 points of the game for Caleb Honig. Coming in with a 1-2-1-1 press. Tipton loses the handle, but gets it back. Zachary Ford with it for Tipton. And the drive by Logan Hoffman, the high scorer from Tipton, averaging 22.1 points a game, is blocked by Caleb Honig, but Caleb called for the foul, shooting foul, and Hoffman to the line for the Tigers. Hoffman drains the first one. Hoffman drains the second one, so it's a 2-2 game here. Sorry, there is no video this evening due to being a district's game. The Iowa High School Association, it is audio only this evening, so I will do my best to bring you coverage as I'm flying solo. If you are out and about, KBR with Casey Fleming and Joe O'Brien are covering the game. Caleb Honig missed, and back the other side, Stewart for Tipton drains a three, so it's 5-2 now. Pass ahead to Tate Snodgrass, drives it in for two. So count that, 5-4 now, and a press put on by the Falcons. Tipton drives through it, gets it underneath to Hoffman, who scores another two. 7-4 now the score here. 6 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the first period. Greer, Snodgrass, Johnson, Honig, and DeRozier, your five for the Falcons. Johnson, top of the key to DeRozier, takes a look, gets it back to Johnson, right side. Underneath the Snodgrass, puts it up, and is called for a traveling call. So Tipton has West Burlington a little bit out of their game right now, but Falcons still putting the press on. Pass ahead to Andrew Stewart, loses the handle, picked up by Greer. Greer forward ahead to Snodgrass, almost goes out of bounds. To Honig for three, off the rim. Greer with a rebound, puts it in and out. Rebound to Tipton, so a little excitement there, but nothing to come out of it. Logan Hoffman drives and is blocked by Dayton Johnson with the block on Logan Hoffman's drive. Second team foul on the Falcons. Logan Hoffman back to the line. Again, they're high scorers, so he's probably not the one who you want to foul. And he is not missed at the free throw line. He has 3 points on the free throw line, 4 points in the game. Drains them both. So a 9-4 game. Falcons down. A little bit of a press by Tipton here. Trayvon Ashby now in the game. Gets it to Honig left side. Top of the key to DeRozier. Back to Honig. Bad pass by DeRozier, picked up by Tipton, and follows and puts it in on the fast break, Zachary Ford. And Caleb Honig works it, gets his own rebound on the other end, and is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Logan Hoffman, his first foul, team's first foul. Caleb Honig shooting 2 for the Falcons. So the Falcons trying to find their rhythm here in this first period. Tipton is not going away, taking advantage of every turnover that the Falcons have had thus far. Caleb drains them both. So 11-6 your score. Tipton with the basketball. Hoffman throws it up for 3 off the rim, rebounded by Stewart for Tipton. And back out for another three-point try is Trent Pelzer. Trayvon Ashby with the rebound. Drives in the lane, up and off the rim. No good for Ashby. Tipton with the rebound. Zachary Ford dribbling for Tipton. Gets it to Stewart. Puts it into Hoffman. Hoffman loses the handle. And Rel Greer, off his hands, goes out of bounds. Tipton basketball. Turnover on the Falcons. Again, your conference champion Falcons a little bit out of sorts right now, hoping they could find their groove. Looks like a 2-3 zone set up by Coach Shellman. Ball goes into Clausen, top of the key to Becker. To Stewart, into Hoffman, who drives. And they're going to call a charge on Trayvon Ashby. So what looks like where Tipton goes is where Hoffman goes tonight. Hoffman is going to the line to shoot free throws again. He misses that one. 11-6. Good crowd here. Good representation for the Falcons. There are still plenty of seats available if you want to come down and check this game out. He drains the second one, so it's 12-6 your score. 4 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in this first period. Greer to Tanner Snodgrass is in the game now. Tanner brings it up, drives in the middle, left side to Honig, top of the key to Greer, to Tanner to Honig, left side, 3 points! 3-point basket for Caleb Honig. Get a little charge by the Falcons there. Tipton now with the ball back the other side. That's Tushik with a shot. 2-point shot goes off the rim. Rebound by Caleb Honig. Honig and Snodgrass got to own the paint tonight to hold up with this team. Snodgrass inside. Turn. 2 points. Nice shot by Tate Snodgrass. 2 defenders on him. Still makes the little jump shot at about 5 feet. And Tipton almost loses his handle. They do. Trayvon Ashby drives up. And that's going to be a 2-point, 2-shot foul. He is fouled by Tipton. Ashby had the lane. Tipton fouled. Andrew Stewart, the culprit on the foul. Ashby to the line to shoot 2. Drains the first one, nothing but net. The student section today is all decked out in Hawaiian gear, like a beach night here at West Burlington High School, having a good time. Game is now tied 12-12 here in this first period. Ashby's second off the rim, and Hoffman with the rebound for Tipton. Coming back the other way is Tipton. Zachary Ford to Stewart. Inside to Hoffman. And they find at the baseline Bierman back out to Hoffman in the lane. To Ford, to Stewart, back to Ford. And good job, good defense by the Falcons. A 3-point try by Stewart misses. Ashby with the rebound. He's going the other way. And a push from behind. Terrible foul. Terrible foul by Bierman. Ashby had the lane on him. And Bierman pushed him behind the back. So that'll be out of bounds. Third team foul on Tipton. Inbound to Tate Snodgrass. His shot goes off the back of the rim into the hands of Stewart for Tipton. Tipton wants to talk about it. Timeout. Be a 30-second timeout for the Tipton Tigers. Your score is 12-12 with 2 minutes, 39 seconds remaining in this first period. Kind of a tale of two parts of this first period. Falcons seem to get it together here in the last minute or two, going on a 6-0 run. Again, 3 team fouls for both teams. Both teams with 12 points. Again, if you're in town, come down and join the party. We're hoping we can win tonight and move on and head towards state tournament. But Tipton is not going away. The Tipton with the basketball here coming out of the timeout. The top of the key is Ford, gets it to Stewart. Stewart trapped by Greer and Honig. And they're going to call foul on Tipton. Dalton Menti, the foul on the pickoff by the Falcons on that play. Falcon basketball out of bounds. Greer, top of the key, gets it into Tanner Snodgrass. Tries to feed it to Tate. Picked off by Bierman. Bierman looks, loses the handle. Ashby grabs it. And a foul is going to be called on Jacob Tishik with the foul as he tried to fight Ashby for the ball. So out of bounds for the Falcons. Rel Greer with the basketball. Gets it to Caleb Honig, right side. Caleb dishes in, loses the handle, and it goes back to Tipton. So 3 bad passes on the last 3 tries for the Falcons. And Tipton basketball. Ford drives in the middle, kicks it out to Tishik, to Mente, right side of the basket, puts it in, a little bank shot for 2. 12-14 now, Tipton on top. Greer for the Falcons, top of the key, drives in the lane, dishes it to Ashby underneath. There's going to be a foul called. Jacob Tishik with the foul. So team 6th already, so 3 quick fouls. All 2 of those by Tishik. He's got 2 fouls. He takes a seat. Greer gets it in and loses the handle, but Ashby gets it back, gets it to Greer. Greer drives and is called for the traveling. Call for traveling. Tipton basketball. Falcons in a 1-2-2 press. Ashby did a good job keeping it in the backcourt. It's got to be close. Nice hands by Tate Snodgrass, almost picking it off. Pass intended for Andrew Stewart. Goes out of bounds, so Tipton will retain possession. Dalton Menti gets it into Stewart. Almost picked off by Trayvon Ashby. Ford takes a look, gets it to Mente. Inside to Bierman. Bierman double dribble. Double dribble the call on Bierman. So Falcon basketball on the inbounds here. DeRozier and Johnson bringing it up court for the Falcons. Tanner Snodgrass left side. Tate top of the key. Dayton right side takes a look. Drives in, kicks it back out to Rooks, whose 3-point Ace for the Falcons. And a little dish into Tate Snodgrass. His shot's no good, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul on Bierman. His second and his seventh team foul already here in the first half for the Tipton Tigers. 40.7 seconds remaining here in this first period. Tate Snodgrass drains the first one. 14-13 now. See if Tate can tie it up here with his free throw. And misses the second one, so a 14-13 score. Waning seconds of this first period. And Tipton top of the key. It's Stewart gets it to Mente. Back out to Ford, to Mente, top of the key. To Ford, right side. Mente back in the lane. Back to Ford, outside the line. And working for the last shot here, the buzzer beater. Stewart gets it to, nice hands by Rooks DeRozier. The pass intended. Pass intended for Ford, and DeRozier got a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. So 1.8 seconds remaining. And Jim getting a little crazy. Nice grab by Tate Snodgrass. And good defense on that, keeping the Tigers from getting a buzzer beater shot by the Falcons. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a minute to start the second period here at West Burlington High School. Your score. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. 14-13 your score. The Tipton Tigers on top of your Falcons. We'll see if the Falcons can get back on top here in this second period. Tipton with the basketball. Zachary Ford for the Tigers. Kicks it out to Clausen. And a three-point attempt by Stewart goes in. A 3 point, 17-13 now the score. Pass into Greer. Tanner Snodgrass drives left side and is fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. This will be the eighth team foul on eighth team foul on Tipton. That's going to be Stewart's second. Tanner Snodgrass to the line to shoot two. Tanner drains the first one. So Falcons doing well at the free throw line. Can only bode well for the end of the game. And drains them both. Good job, Tanner. Tipton with the basketball and a 1-2-1-1 press, and Tipton rolls right through it. And the drive left side by Stewart is fouled by Snodgrass. His first foul of the evening. Stewart to the line to shoot two. Fourth team foul on West Burlington. Stewart drains the first one. Ashby in the game for the Falcons. And drains the second one by Stewart. Falcon basketball here. DeRozier gets it to Johnson. Johnson bringing it up court for the Falcons. Gets it to DeRozier, right side. Takes a look. Ashby, top of the key. Ashby drives. Back out to Rooks. Rooks wide open for a three-point try. Gets his own rebound, but throws it right back into Tipton, who's there. And that looked like a travel by the Tigers. And a bad choice, letting the ball try to go out of bounds, saved by Tipton on the air ball. Tipton drives in the middle. Hoffman is fouled by Tanner Snodgrass. So the Falcons a little flustered right now, down 19-15. Hoffman, the leading scorer for the Tipton Tigers. His first one is good at the line. 20-15 now the score with 6 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in this second period. Hoffman's second shot goes in. So 21-15, the Falcons have some work to do. Greer brings it up for the Falcons. Right side, dishes inside to Ashby. Pushes, 2 points. Nice right side push in the lane. Up and in for 2. And a nice job by Caleb Honig swatting a pass away from Zachary Ford out of bounds. So good job by the Falcons. We got Ashby, Honig, Snodgrass, Greer, and DeRozier in the game against Tipton. That's Hoffman, left side, gets it to the opposite baseline, and a 3-point try by Becker goes off the rim. Falcons with the rebound. Long pass by Ashby across to Honig. Honig gets it to Greer underneath to Ashby. Puts it up, goes off the rim, and rebounded by Tipton. Back the other way go the Tigers. So 2 straight times down and nothing to come out for the Falcons. 17-21 your score. And a baseline shot behind the 3-point line goes off the rim by Dalton Mente. Rebounded by Hoffman and put in for 2. 23-17 now your score. Greer drives it up, brings it up for the Falcons, gets it to Ashby, who drives up the lane. And a foul on Jacob Tishik for Tipton, his third already. Trayvon Ashby to the line for the Falcons. And drains the first one. So 23-18, Falcons holding on behind 5 points here. See if Trayvon can get us another point at the line. Ashby's second one goes off the rim. Tipton with a rebound, coming back the other way. Ford has it, gets it to Stewart. To Hoffman, back to Ford. Ford drives in the lane. Gets it to Mente. Mente puts it up for 2. So no defense in that lower paint post for the Falcons. And points aplenty for Tipton right now. Falcons with the basketball. Greer's 3-point try, left side, goes off the rim into the hands of Tipton. Mente to Stewart, who's driving in the middle for Tipton, and that looked like a walk from up here, ladies and gentlemen. But no call. Stewart, right side, gets it into Hoffman in the middle. Hoffman drives and puts it in for 2. 27-18 now, Falcons down. Coach Shellman wants to talk about it. Timeout, Falcons. 30-second timeout for the Falcons, who really have to work on their defense. And shooting lately has been not as good as usual. Shot attempts, but nothing going in. About the one good thing for the Falcons right now is the fouls are building up for Tipton. Several players with 2. Tipton has 9 fouls total here in this first half. 4 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the first half here at West Burlington High School. Falcon basketball, DeRozier gets it into Greer. Half court, Greer comes up, top of the key. right side to Honig. Tate Snodgrass at the free throw line, gets it to Greer left side. Back out to DeRozier, takes a look, gets it into Snodgrass. Snodgrass drives, pushes, and tips us in his own rebound. Good job by Tate there, tipping in his own rebound. But we got more work to do here. Tipton with the basketball. Good press by the Falcons. And Greer with a reach-in foul, attempting to steal the ball from Zachary Ford. It's going to be his first and the team's sixth here in this first half. Mente inbounding for the Tigers. And Ford dribbling it up court after the inbound. Stewart gets it into Hoffman, who walks his way to the basket. Traveling the call on the floor. Falcon basketball. See if they can take advantage of this turnover. Get a little bit closer here before halftime. Greer brings it up court. Gets it to Honig right side. Honig's three-point try goes off the rim and rebounded by Tipton. Mente with a three-point try goes off the rim. Nice rebound by Honig right there for the Falcons. Ashby takes a look in the lane, brings it back up court for the Falcons. It goes to Honig. It goes to DeRozier. DeRozier's three-point try off the rim. DeRozier's shot from the top of the key. And back the other way, Tipton with Andrew Stewart. Takes a shot in the exact same spot, the other end of the court. Bounces off the back of the rim and in for three. Falcons. Greer with a fancy pass. Ends up in the hands of Stewart. Stewart misses a layup. But Hoffman there for the rebound. And right now, everything that Tipton is throwing towards that basket is going in. And a foul called. Ashby brings it back the other way for the Falcons. Drives and is fouled by Menti. His second team foul, number 10, and Ashby to the line for the Falcons. Kind of a fast-paced, exciting game thus far. Falcons need to clean up a little bit and score some points. And Ashby's first shot goes off the rim. Tanner Snodgrass in for Caleb Honig. Trayvon's second shot missed, but picked up. Tate Snodgrass with the rebound, in for two. So picked it up and put him down there after the miss by Trayvon Ashby. Tipton back the other way, drives, loses the handle. Saved from going out of bounds by Bierman, who ends up with the basketball and puts it up and is fouled by Rel Greer. Bierman will go to the line to shoot two. 22-32 your score. 2 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the second period. And Bierman's first shot goes off the rim. Honig back in the game for the Falcons. And off the rim is the second shot by Bierman. Oh, and a pass picked off by Honig. Gives it to Ashby, drives in the lane, kicks it back out to Tanner Snodgrass. Three-point try goes off the rim into the hands of Tipton. And they come back the other way. Ford dribbling up court, gets it to Stewart. He goes for three. And off the rim, rebounded by Clausen. Clausen's three-point attempt bounces around and goes in. So whatever they're tossing up towards the basket is just bouncing around and going in. We need to really pick up the defense or this game will get a hold away from us. Rozier to Honig. Honig, three-point try. Off the rim, but Tanner Snodgrass there to put in the two. Nice rebound by Tanner Snodgrass. Traveling the call by the official. Stewart on the attempt, bringing it up court for Tipton. Nonchalantly traveled, and the call on the court. Falcons get the basketball on this turnover, chance to get cut into that lead. 35-24 the score in this second period. Tanner Snodgrass inbounding, looking for a lane, gets it to Honig, top right side. Johnson takes it to the top of the key, looking for a pass, gets it to Ashby. Ashby drives, kick out left to Tanner. Tanner's shot goes way over the basket, and Hoffman's there to receive it. Tipton back the other way. Minty and Ford on the wing. Gets it to the top of the key. That's Clausen. And Ford's shot goes off the front of the rim. Bounces around. Tate Snodgrass ends up with it. Falcons coming back. Dayton Johnson looks, gets it to Tanner on the wing, left side. Tanner drives, in for two. Tanner Snodgrass for two. So picking up 4 points here in the last 30 seconds. Good job on the defensive side for the Falcons, and a jump ball picked up by Tate Snodgrass. Falcons have possession, a possession arrow. So your Falcons will have the basketball. 18.2 seconds remaining. Down by 9 here in this first game of the road to the state tournament. Trayvon Ashby. Nice dribbling job. Drives in the lane. And they call a charging foul on Ashby. Trayvon just trying to drive in the lane is called for a charging foul. 10.8 seconds remaining here in this first half. And Stewart drives and is fouled by Tate Snodgrass. It's the 9th team foul on the Falcons. Stewart will go to the line to shoot.
Into the lineup for the Falcons, number 30, Colton Hohenfelder. At the line for Tipton, Andrew Stewart, shooting 1 and 1.
Stewart, his first shot goes off the back of the rim, rebounded by the Falcons. Less than 10 seconds to go. Tanner Snodgrass for two. And Hoffman with a full court throw. So at the end of the half, your score, Falcons 26 and Tipton 35. The Falcons do have work to do coming out of the halftime break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. The conclusion of this game here, third period, right here at West Burlington High School. And we are back to start the second half right here at West Burlington High School. The Falcons have a lot of work to do. Down 35-26. We get started. The starting five for the Falcons. Greer, Tate Snodgrass, Caleb Honig, Dayton Johnson, and Rooks DeRozier. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Second half basketball. Winner of this game goes on to Washington to take on the West Branch versus Wapello winner. And mishandled ball goes right into the hands of Greer by Tipton. Honig drives and is fouled right away by Zachary Ford for Tipton. So that was a good way to start the second half with our best free throw shooter at the line. Honig drains the first one. Honig drains the second one. 35-28 now. Here comes Tipton. Nice press by the Falcons. Stewart drives but is rebounded by Tate Snodgrass. Falcons looking confident. Greer dribbles up for the Falcons on the rebound. Gets it into Tate Snodgrass, whose shot goes off the rim and out. Rebounded by Tipton. That's Stewart for Tipton. Gets it to Ford. Back to Stewart. Left side to Hoffman. Top of the key to Stewart. Stewart's for three-point try. Goes off the rim. Rebounded by Honig. Gets it to Tate Snodgrass. We slow it down. Get it to Rooks DeRozier right side. Rooks gets a rebound on his own shot, but goes over the rim. Rebound to Tipton, back the other way. That's Ford for Tipton. Gets it to Stewart, top of the key. Works its way out to Bierman. Back to Ford on the other side, right wing. Johnson picks his pocket. Johnson back the other way, and is fouled by Tipton. Turnover to the Falcons on that foul. Be out of bounds at the mid-line center stripe, whatever you want to call it. Center court. Falcon basketball. See if we could work into this lead a little more. Rooks DeRozier gets it to the free throw line where Snodgrass puts up a flat shot, goes off the rim and into the hands of Tipton. So got to take better advantage of getting the basketball. Hoffman gets the ball in the middle, puts it up for two, and Tipton's back on the board, 37-28. Back for the Falcons. Johnson brings it up, top of the key, left side to Greer. Greer looks inside to DeRozier. Goes to put it up and is fouled by Mente. DeRozier to the line for two. DeRozier usually a three-point threat, has no points this evening, I believe. And drains the first one. So free throws aplenty so far this second half, third quarter. Falcons taking advantage, working their way back into this game. An 8-point ball game. And DeRozier drains the second one. 37-30. Here come the Falcons. Press on the out of bounds for Tipton as they try to work through it. 3-1-1 press. Good job by the Falcons. Bierman gets it to Ford just over the center line. And Clausen for Tipton, left wing. Top of the key to Ford. Gets it into Hoffman in the center. Back out to Stewart. And then back to the left side to Clausen. They put it inside to Hoffman. Back out to Ford. To Stewart right side. Stewart, he decides he's going to take a walk. So, no walking in this game. Traveling the call, West Burlington basketball with the turnover. 37-30, here come the Falcons. They're not done yet. Honig, top of the key, right side to Greer. Inside to Snodgrass for two. Count it, 2 points for the Falcons. We got a 5-point ball game, and the press is on again for the Falcons. Tipton having problems. Hoffman works through the press, gets it to Bierman for an easy two. Full timeout by Tipton, and nobody was back there to pick up Bierman, and he got an easy 2. But the Falcons come out with authority here in this third period. 39-32, your score. Full timeout on the floor. 5 minutes and 8 seconds remaining here in this third period. And right away, Tipton with 3 fouls to start this second half. So I look for several players to be in foul trouble if that ensues. Looks like Dalton Mente has 3 fouls. Several other players with at least 2. Again, 5 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. 39-32 your score. Falcons coming out with authority, cutting into the lead here into this third period. Coming out of the timeout, Greer, DeRozier, Tate Snodgrass, Caleb Honig, Dayton Johnson, your 5. Fans on their feet trying to get them pumped up. Falcon basketball right here. Here we go. Greer for the Falcons. Kicks it right side to Rooks DeRozier. Rooks takes a look at the 3 but gets it into Tate. Tate loses a handle, pulls it back, and throws the pass too high, goes off the rim, but into the hands of Dayton Johnson. Left side to Greer. Greer, top of the key to Tate. Tate inside to Honig. Puts it up for 2 and does not come up with the rebound. Tipton with the rebound. Bierman gets it to Stewart, who brings it up left side for the Tigers. Ford over to Clausen to Stewart, who's picked up easily. And Hoffman's shot is blocked, but he gets it back and goes over Snodgrass and in for 2. Falcons with the basketball. Back the other way. Rooks DeRozier gets it to Honig in the middle. And that ball is going to be out of bounds off of Honig's three-point try. Goes off the rim, off the hands of Tate Snodgrass, out of bounds. So Honig takes a break. Ashby into the game for the Falcons. Tipton basketball as they try to bring it up court. Good job by the Falcons on defense. And a jump ball, and it'll be Falcon basketball on the possession arrow. Good hustle, good job by Dayton Johnson getting his hands in on the ball. So on the side court, coming out, Greer to Johnson. Johnson top of the key. Right side to DeRozier. DeRozier drives, takes a look, gets it to Snodgrass. Back to Rooks. Rooks for 3, off the rim. And a fight for the rebound off of Tipton. And West Burlington keeps the basketball. Greer inbounding, gets it to DeRozier. Kicks it down into Tate Snodgrass. Tate tries to put up a 2-pointer and off the rim. And losing the handle is Tipton. Good job by a Ashby and a Tipton player wrestling for the ball. Tipton player ends up with it. It's called for traveling right in front of the Falcon bench. So Falcon basketball, we got to get some points here. That's 3 turnovers, no points. Can't win the game without doing that. Dayton Johnson gets it, top of the key. Looks left, throws right, gets it to Greer, dribbles in, gets it back out to Johnson, left side for 3. Off the rim, nice rebound by Tate Snodgrass. Puts it back up, is not fouled. And Hoffman with the rebound. 3 minutes, 16 seconds remaining here in this third period. Tipton with the basketball. Minty gets it to Ford, to Clausen. Back to Ford. Right side is Clausen, gets it in the middle to Ford, who puts it up for 2. And rebounded by Trayvon Ashby. Falcons back the other way after the rebound. Johnson looks to DeRozier for 3. Off the rim. Rooks is just cold at the three-point line. And Ashby with a drive, and he can't get it to drop. And Ashby's going to be called for the foul on the rebound. So several shot attempts by the Falcons here in the last minute, and nothing has gone in. It's not like they haven't had the chance, but they just could not get him to go Rooks DeRozier is 0 at the three-point line. Pass ahead to Bierman by the Tipton Tigers. Get it to Ford, who drives in the middle, kicks it out left side baseline. Hoffman's shot goes in and out. There is Tate Snodgrass to pick it up. Here come the Falcons back the other way. Greer, left side, gets it into DeRozier. Gets it into Snodgrass, and we got 2 points. Snodgrass for 2. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. 41-34. Your score is 7-point ball game. And Tipton tried to work through the press. That's Ford and Mente. They get it left side. 3-point try by Becker. He puts it in. So back to a 10-point lead for Tipton. Falcon back the other way. Rozier right side, throws it into Trayvon Ashby, who drives and is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That is on Zachary Ford, his 3rd team foul, 4th team foul here in this second half. 1 minute, 57 seconds remaining in this period. And Ashby's first shot goes off the back of the rim. Tanner Snodgrass into the game for Dayton Johnson. Great crowd here this evening. Falcons. Ashby's second shot goes off the rim. Ashby ends up with a rebound. Rooks DeRozier gets it in, and Tanner with the rebound on the 3-point try. Count it. 2 points for Tanner Snodgrass on the rebound. So a nice job by the Falcons recovering from that missed free throw. 44-36 your score, 1 minute 47 seconds, and a full timeout taken by Coach Shellman. The crowd on their feet trying to get the guys pumped up. Time is a bit of an issue. 1 minute 47 seconds remaining here in the third period. And the Falcons down by 8 here at home in this first game of playoff basketball. So they could take this conference title and go on to play at Washington on Tuesday against the winner of the West Branch Wapello game. So the Falcon Pride gets up. It is a exciting night here at West Burlington High School. Falcons trying to get back in this game. Tipton inbounds, gets it up to Tishik. Tishik can't find a lane. Nice hands by Ashby. Knocks it out of his hands. DeRozier drives, and Ashby somehow ended up with the rebound, and it's going to go to the line to shoot 2. So fighting on the inside there. Great job by Trayvon Ashby, working between him and Tanner Snodgrass on that fast break. The rebound on the shot, and Ashby at the line to shoot 2. That's going to be Stewart's 3rd team foul, team's 5th. And Ashby drains it. Back into the game for the Falcons, Johnson. Ashby, see if we can drain the second one here. 44-37. Drains the second one. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 6-point ball game. 6-point ball game right here. And Falcons showing press on the inbounds. Tipton trying to inbound. Good job on the press. And almost loses a handle. That's Stewart. Gets it ahead to Bierman. Falcons with great defense going man-to-man. And Stewart gets the top of the key to Ford, whose shot was an air ball in the paint. Knocked out of bounds off of Johnson. So the Falcon defense is getting to this Tipton team, but hopefully it's not too late. 1 minute, 13 seconds remaining here in this third period. Now the Falcons show zone and into Hoffman, who shoots over Tate Snodgrass. Snodgrass called for the foul. his second. Tanner Snodgrass. Hoffman to the line to shoot 2 for Tipton. Drains the first one. 45-38, your score. And drains the second one. That's 21 points for Hoffman here. Pretty much their scoring machine for Tipton. Tanner drives in the lane and rebounded by his brother, who's going to go to the line, is fouled by Bierman. His third, team's sixth. To the line is Tate Snodgrass. Tate drains the first one. $39-46 now. And a over the back foul called on Tanner Snodgrass on the rebound of the missed free throw. So Tipton gets the basketball. And a full-blown everybody man-to-man press for the Falcons. Stewart works through it, drives, no basket. His basket was good, but they called off the basket. They're going to call a foul before the shot. Shots on Stewart. Oh, correction. It was a charging foul on Stewart. His fourth, one of the scorers, 10 points for him. He gets off the floor. That could hurt Tipton here in the fourth period. Johnson, top of the key, loses the handle, throws it to Mente, who goes up for an easy two. And Falcons back the other way, so a little bit of misdirection there, and Mente comes up with the basketball, scores 2. Falcons with the basketball. Greer gets it underneath, up and in for 2. 7-point ball game, 41-48. Don't anybody go anywhere. This game is not going to end. It will be a close game all the way. And Tipton comes back the other way. Greer gets a hand on Jacob Tishik. So they're going to call him for the foul. 4th team foul, so he'll be out of bounds for Tipton. With 10.6 seconds here remaining in this third period. 41-48 your score. Falcons hanging in there. Can't let Tipton get ahead anymore. And a foul called. That was Hoffman, left wing, on Tate Snodgrass, his third. It's kind of a weak foul. Just put a hand on him. Colton Hollander is going to give Tate Snodgrass a break here in the last 7.4 seconds remaining here in the third period. Tipton inbounds to Hoffman, left side, top, goes around the perimeter, and a three-point try missed. And Caleb tries to throw a half-court shot, goes off the light standard. And at the end of 3 periods, ladies and gentlemen, your score, the West Burlington Falcons 41 and the Tipton Tigers 48. We'll take a break. We'll be back here in a few minutes for quarter number 4 and see who moves on in districts here at West Burlington High School. And here we go to start the fourth quarter of the game. Tipped it up 48-41. Possession arrow does go to the Falcons. Stewart with the basketball for Tipton. Stewart, right side, drives in the lane, and they're going to call Tate Snodgrass for another foul. It's going to be his fourth. Oh, correction, Rooks DeRozier with the foul, team sixth.
At the line for Tipton, Andrew Stewart, shooting 2.
A little misdirection. I don't know whether it was 5 or 2-5. Scoreboard shows Tate Snodgrass, and it is actually Rooks DeRozier, his foul. So a little miscommunication there. Tiger basketball. Tigers at the line to shoot. 2. Stewart for the Tigers, misses the first one. So again, it's still a 7-point ball game for Tipton. Falcons have 7 minutes, 50 seconds to get back in this game. Tipton drains the second one. That was Stewart draining the second one. Okay, Falcons coming up court. You got Rel Greer going right side, gets it top of the key to Trayvon Ashby, and a three-point try by DeRozier. Ends up, bounces around, and Tate Snodgrass just fighting position and pushes, called for the charge, is a bit frustrated now. Such a competitor, a bit frustrated on that call. 7 team fouls for both teams. Pressed now by the Falcons on this inbounds for Tipton. Tipton pushes through it. Mente gets it to Hoffman, who clearly walked and no call. And a block by Honig into the hands of Ashby. Ashby almost dribbles into it. No over and back call. Wide open left side. Johnson off the rim. And rebounded by Tipton. So Tipton with the basketball. That's Mente from the baseline. He drains a 3, putting him back up by 11. Rooks DeRozier, left side. Doesn't want to put it up. Gets it top of the key to Greer. Greer drives in for an easy 2. So Greer with 2. Back to a 9-point ball game. Nobody on Hoffman. Nobody on Hoffman. Terrible defense. And Tipton is excited. Falcons are wondering, what can we do to get back in this game? 6 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the contest. Both teams with 7 fouls. Again, Tate Snodgrass on the bench with 4 fouls. And Coach Shellman trying to get him fired up. Place is quiet. Everybody wants to hear Coach Shellman. Timeout here. 6 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. And as it sits, the Falcons, this could be the end of their season. So a 9-point ball game for the Tipton Tigers. Falcons need to start raining threes, get some defensive stops. And Falcon basketball, Rel Greer inbounding for the Falcons. Greer to Johnson. Johnson dribbles up court for the Falcons, gets it to DeRozier right side. Trayvon Ashby, top of the key. Rel Greer, and loses the handle. Dayton Johnson goes up for it, is called for a foul. It's going to be the team's 8th, his second. Tanner and Tate Snodgrass now into the game. Zach Ford to the line for Tipton to shoot 2. Oh, correction, 1 and 1. missed the first one, and Tate Snodgrass with the rebound. Time to score some points here for the Falcons. DeRozier, right side, takes a look, and a foul is going to be called. Tishik, his fourth. He's got called away from the ball. Rooks DeRozier to the line for the Falcons. So see if Rooks can put some points on the board here to cut into this lead. Rooks drains the first one. Now it is a 10-point lead. I was mistaken, 54-44. See if we can break it back down to 9 by making this next one. And drains the second one. Falcons now within 9. Correction, 10. 45-54 your score. It is 9. Oh, and a bad dribble that should have been called on Stewart. And Tipton getting away with a lot at the moment. Mente and Ford top of the key for Tipton. Hoffman dribbling, and they're just trying to work the clock, and a foul called on, it looks like, on Rooks DeRozier. Be a 1-on-1. His second, team's 9th. 1 and a bonus for Zach Ford for Tipton. And drains the first one. 55-45 with 5 minutes, 55 seconds remaining. Drains the second one, 56-45, and the Falcons have to do something right now to get back in this game. And it's going to be off of Tipton, out of bounds on that play. Falcon basketball underneath their own basket. Tanner looking for an inbounds. He's got about a second. Gets it to Guerrero, who underneath the basket, shot goes awry off the rim. And Greer fouls. Rebound by Stewart, and Greer fouls him about midcourt. 10th team foul. Greer's 4th. And it looks like they're going to make Tipton win this ball game at the line. Drains the first one, Stewart. A 12-point game now. And drains the second one, Stewart does. Back the other way, Greer for the Falcons. Gets it to DeRozier. Greer on the baseline, left side. Puts it into Tate Snodgrass. Timeout, Coach Shellman. Going to see what he can do here with the last 5 minutes and 29 seconds. And the Falcons down by 13. And maybe there'll be a miracle here at West Burlington High School this evening. But right now, Tipton is just outplaying the Falcons. Kind of quiet right now during this timeout. It is just a 30-second timeout. 5 minutes, 29 seconds. 10 fouls for the Falcons. 8 fouls right now for the Tipton Tigers. Stewart and Tishik both with 4 fouls. And Tate Snodgrass and Greer both with 4 fouls for your Falcons. And the Tipton side of the gym trying to get excited. So is the Falcon side. See if Falcons have anything in the tank here to get back in this game. Greer to Snodgrass. Snodgrass drives. Count the basket. Count that basket. Chance for a three-point play. Tate Snodgrass with the drive on the inbound. Logan Hoffman, his second team foul. Their point scorer, main point scorer for Tipton. And a three-point play by Tate Snodgrass brings it back to a 10-point ball game. Tipton bringing it up court. Stewart kicks it out to Hoffman. Hoffman to Ford. Back to Hoffman, drives the baseline, puts it in. And no call. A charge by Hoffman. So a turn of events there, his third. Falcons with the basketball now. Attempt to get into this game again, 58-48. And top of the key is Johnson, gets it to Ashby left side, and Ashby's going to get called for a carry. Driving in the lane, called for a carry. So a turnover by the Falcons. Tipton with the basketball. That's Ford. Coming up court, and DeRozier knocks his hands out of it. Gets it, saves it, and Ford is picked up by Greer. Greer gets it up for two. Good hustle, good defense by the Falcons. Greer with a grab and it up for two. 58-50. A little bit of excitement here at West Burlington High School. And Rel Greer fouls out of the game. Little hand for him. Could possibly be his last game as a Falcon. Hoffman to the line to shoot two for Tipton. 59-50. And Hoffman drains both of them, so it makes it a 60-50 game. And the Falcons trying to just break into this. They got 4 minutes left, 4 minutes, 43 seconds. Tanner Snodgrass drives from the right, puts it up and is fouled in the lane. He'll go to the line. Zachary Ford, his fourth, team's 10th. Tanner Snodgrass to shoot two for the Falcons. Drains the first one. Falcon defense has some work to do after these free throws. Tanner Snodgrass drain. Oh, second one goes in and out. And here comes Tipton. Tipton pass goes long and is saved by Ford. Picked up by Clausen. And a foul called on Tanner Snodgrass on Stewart, top of the key. Reach in from behind. So Stewart will go to the line. That's fourth foul on Tanner Snodgrass. 60-51. Stewart drains the free throw, first one. 51-61. And Stewart's second one goes in. So the Falcons back down by 11. And coming back the other way, bringing it up for the Falcons is Johnson. To Tanner, looks into Tate. Picked up by Ford and ended up in the hands of Johnson, but knocked out of bounds. So Tipton keeps the basketball. 4 minutes, 16 seconds in this one, folks. That ball is inbounded to Ford. Pressed by the Falcons, just not working. And Ford drives, but short of the basket. Trayvon Ashby with the rebound. Ashby pushes forward to Johnson. Back to Ashby, left side, top of the key to DeRozier. Takes a look. We need threes to get back in this game. Ashby drives, gets his own rebound.
Foul is on Tipton's number 12, Andrew Stewart.
Andrew Stewart is going to be his fifth.
He is disqualified.
The guard for the Tipton Tigers. He had 14 points. Trayvon Ashby to the line for the Falcons. 51-62, 3 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the contest. And Ashby's first one off the rim. And Tate Snodgrass with the foul. Tate is visibly upset. It's his fifth foul. And little hand for Tate. Great basketball player. Menti to shoot 2 for the Falcons. And nice hand for Tate Snodgrass as he has fouled out. And Menti's in and out, first one. Again, a 11-point ball game. And Mentes misses both, but Hoffman with the rebound gets it to Mente, top of the key, to Clausen. He drives, kicks it back out to Bierman, top of the key to Ford. Johnson fouls Ford in the backcourt. And Hoffman, fouled Hoffman. Johnson's third. Hoffman will be able to line to shoot 2 for Tipton. A 51-62 game. Falcons on the wrong end of this one right now. And time is not on their side. 3 minutes, 38 seconds. Hoffman drains the second one. 63-51, a 12-point ball game. And they need 4 3-pointers in a hurry. A nice drive by Honig for the Falcons, in for 2. And Tipton goes back the other way. Bierman's shot goes up and in. And just like that, a 3-point turnaround. Brooks DeRozier, his third. Bierman to shoot 2 for the Tipton Tigers. His first one off the rim. It was a 1-on-1, my correction. Johnson for the Falcons gets it to DeRozier. 3 points! 3 points for DeRozier, left side. Timeout on the court by the Falcons. So a nice 3-point basket by DeRozier, who's been cold all evening. Lights up the crowd there. So we'll see if we can come out of this timeout with 3 minutes and 11 seconds. See if that lights a fire on both the defense and offense for this Falcon team. Again, a 56-65 game, the 9-point lead for Tipton, who has not let up tonight. All right, we are back to action. Tipton basketball. And the Falcons trying to get it back. Inbound to Ford to Hoffman in the backcourt. Bringing it up is now Mente. And the Falcons just smothering with defense. And Rooks is going to get called for a foul. Reach in. And to the line will be Jacob Tishik for Tipton. 56-65. Tishik's first shot goes in. And Tishik makes them both. Johnson bringing it up for the Falcons after the free throw. Johnson drives right side. He goes to the basket and off the rim into the hands of Tishik. And he's back the other way for the Tigers. Gets it to Hoffman. Hoffman's off of Hoffman's knee and out of bounds. So the Falcons get the ball back, and they have to do something now. 2 minutes, 41 seconds. Or this will be all she wrote for the Falcons. Johnson takes a look, almost travels. Ashby takes a look as well, top of the key. So does DeRozier. 3 points! DeRozier for another 3, top of the key. 59-67. How about that, Rooks? And timeout on the floor. Little 3-point action from Rooks back to back here. It's 59-67. An 8-point ball game with 2 minutes, 21 seconds left. And don't go home. Don't go anywhere. This game's going to end crazy. 2 minutes, 21 seconds. Both teams with 10 fouls. And both Rel Greer and Tate Snodgrass have fouled out for your Falcons. So it's up to some of the reserves, backups to move this train along for the Falcons. If they want to move on to play the winner at Washington of West Branch and Wapello on Tuesday. Inbounding, Mente to Hoffman. Guarded by Honig. And pressed by the Falcons. That's Clausen. Right side gets it to Mente. Top of the key gets it to Tishik, who drives in the lane for an easy 2. And back the other way. Johnson bringing it up for the Falcons. Drives left side. Ashby drives in the middle. Up and in for 2. 61-69 to score. And a foul called on called on Caleb Honig for the Falcons. His second, team's 10th, 11th. And Hoffman to the line to shoot 2. Drains the first one. Jaden Brewer into the game for the Falcons. 61-70 your score. Falcons not going away, but Tipton not giving them the chance to get back in this game. Johnson bringing it up for the Falcons. To the right side, Brewer. Top of the key, Johnson. Johnson takes a look, drives, shoots about a 10-footer off the rim, and Tishik with the rebound. Falcons try to sit back and get the ball back. They do not. Tipton runs through them. Hoffman, left side of the court, and a collision between Mente and Brewer on the right side. So Mente will go to the line for the Tipton Tigers. 71-61. Your score with 1 minute, 24 seconds remaining. So could be a miracle at West Burlington, or it could be the end of the season for the Falcons. Trayvon Ashby drives. Loses the handle, but is fouled by Mente. So Ashby will go to the line, try to get some points here for the Falcons. Minute 19 left, but it might feel a little bit longer than that. Ashby's first one goes off the back of the rim. That was Mente's 4th foul. And Ashby's second one was missed. Rebounded by Tipton, who's just going to try to eat up the clock. The Falcons don't either steal the ball or foul. Oh, and a collision between Hoffman and Ashby on the drive. And good sportsmanship there by Tipton, helping Trayvon Ashby up. Hoffman to the line to shoot 2. His second foul on Jaden Brewer. And Hoffman drains the first one, making it an 11-point game, 72-61. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining here in the ballgame. And Hoffman's second one goes in, 73-61. That Hoffman, a scoring machine, 31 points tonight, has really been the difference in the game for Tipton. Johnson bringing it up for the Falcons, left side, dishes out to Brewer. Caleb Honig for 3, top of the key. Rebound to Johnson, to underneath to DeRozier, gets it to Honig, who loses the handle. And a foul called. Tipton with that rebound, foul called on West Burlington. Tanner Snodgrass, his 5th foul. So another, it's going to be Shavonte Nelson into the game for the Falcons here, with Tanner Snodgrass coming out. And Hoffman to the line, another point on top of his. He drains them both. 75-61 now. Your final minute of the Falcon basketball season is about to come to a close. Nice job by Dayton Johnson on a little layup to the right side. Falcons still fighting on defense, trying to get the ball back from Tipton. Johnson with a push in the back. This is going to be called. Clausen will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Tipton Tigers. 75-63 your score. 38.6 seconds remaining. And Clausen goes in and out. So a bit of a dejected crowd with the score so the other way. 76-63, a 13-point lead with less than 40 seconds. DeRozier. Johnson for 3 off the rim. And rebounded by Tipton. And is fouled by Brewer. Rebounded by, Hoffman. 27.1 seconds remaining. Hoffman to the line. He drains another one. So the scoring machine keeps continuing here for Tipton. Hoffman just lighting up the scoreboard tonight. Logan Hoffman out of Tipton. Back the other way, he makes both of them. Falcons drive. That's Johnson. Gets it to Brewer. Brewer tries to put it up for 2, tries to get the rebound. And a little push by the Falcons on the rebound from Shavonte Nelson. And to the line will be Mente for the Falcons. And the Tipton sideline is prepared to celebrate. And Mente's first shot goes off the rim. Second shot goes off the rim, and 15, 14, 13 remaining. Brewer for 3. Goes in for 3. 78-66. And that's probably going to be your final score here this evening. Your final score, Tipton defeats the conference champion West Burlington Falcons 78-66. And they move on. Good luck to Tipton against the winner of the West Branch Wapello game. And let's tip our caps, bow our, stand up and applaud for the West Burlington Falcon boys taking home the 2017 conference championship. and a wonderful season. A big round of applause. Good luck to the seniors, and we'll join next year right here on YouTube and Facebook Live. We'll see you come football season. Come out this summer, listen to us at the Burlington Bees. I'll be there. It'll be your PA announcer out there. I think both Superintendent Dave Schmidt and Athletic Director Jeff Housel for letting me do this. I hope you enjoyed it. Please have a wonderful evening and a great weekend, and go Falcons!